faster than usual. Always keep right. Keep the aisles and walkways clear and assist the elderly, women, and personally disabled individual. Evacuation area. Evacuate the Arts Center, proceed to the designated evacuation area, and await emergency instructions. Follow instructions. Listen attentively to emergency evacuation personnel's instructions as they are trained to handle emergencies. Communication. Use mobile phones in safe locations outside the Arts Center. Contact emergency services for immediate assistance or potential hazards. Remember, your safety and security are our utmost priority. Please follow these instructions and cooperate with the Arts Center staff and emergency evacuation personnel. Thank you for your attention and cooperation.
Before every diagnosis, there is discovery. Before every answer, there is precision. Before every life transformed, there is a Lasallian calling. At LaSalle University Ozamis, a new generation of medical technologists begins. Experience hands-on learning using modern laboratory technology. Through BlendFlex Learning, experience hands-on classes on-site. With state-of-the-art technology integration and connected to a global Lasallian learning network, so you graduate not just skilled, but globally competent and ready for the world. Formed in faith, driven by service, this is the Lasallian MedTech, formed to serve. This is more than a degree. This is a Lasallian calling. Start your journey with us.
In hospitality, every detail tells a story, and every act of service creates a lasting experience. And here, you don't just learn hospitality, you master the art of creating meaningful experiences. With excellence in every detail, and service that comes from the heart. You learn the craft behind every moment, bringing people together with purpose. Equipped with industry tools for modern hospitality, professional training environments, formed with confidence, discipline, and excellence, and trained to serve beyond words, because true hospitality includes everyone. Grounded in Lasallian quality education. Level 3 re-accredited. Forming you for more than careers. Parati servire mundo. Ready to serve the world.
Looking for a college that will prepare you for success in tourism and hospitality? Welcome to the College of Tourism and Hospitality Management of LaSalle University, Ozamis City.
We are proud to offer PASCO accredited programs, Tourism Management Level 1 accredited, and Hospitality Management Level 3 re-accredited.
In fact, we are the only tourism and hospitality programs in the province recognized through PASCO accreditation. Quality education is at the heart of everything we do. Supported by our ISO 21001 certification, ensuring international standards in educational excellence. Our students consistently excel in local, regional, and national competitions, bringing pride and honor to the university. Through strong industry partnerships, our students gain hands-on experience in prestigious hotels, resorts, and tourism offices.
Because your future deserves real-world experience and limitless opportunities. Not enrolled yet?
Only 2 weeks left before classes begin. Why settle for less when quality education awaits you here at LaSalle University?
Enroll now and become part of the next generation of tourism and hospitality leaders.
Good afternoon and welcome to the hooding ceremony. The ceremony this afternoon is considered a second tribute to parents, guardians, and benefactors. To begin, may we request everyone to please rise for the invocation to be led by the Lasallian Singing Society. Let us remember that we are the most holy presence of God. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Baptist de La Salle, pray for us. Leave Jesus in our hearts forever. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. To formally present the hooding ceremony, may I call on Engineer J. Harold S. Riazol, University Registrar, La Salle University, Ozamis City.
La Salle University, Ozamis City presents with pride and honor to the public this hooding ceremony for the candidates for graduation today, June 20, 2026. I now call on Ms. Ryujeline Villanueva, a representative of the graduating class, to read the petition on behalf of the students.
I, Ryujeline Villanueva, on behalf of the June 20, 2026 candidates for graduation, petition for hooding as follows. Fellow candidates, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. We, the graduating students, have met the requirements set forth by the Commission of Higher Education for the completion of our respective degrees. We realize that without the selfless, moral and material support of our parents and benefactors, our graduation would not have been possible. Therefore, we now request that our beloved parents and benefactors be given the privilege on conferring on us the hood as a symbol of our desire and determination to become diligent and self-reliant and responsible men and women imbued with a sense of social responsibility and service, especially to the less privileged and deprived members of our society.
Thank you so much, Ms. Villanueva. Please be seated. For the granting of the petition and brief message on the significance of hooding, please welcome Brother Ray E. Mejias, FSC, President, La Salle University. A hand, please.
Distinguished members of the administration, revered La Salle brothers, dedicated faculty and staff of La Salle University, supportive parents, guardians, and benefactors, our esteemed 125th commencement speaker, Dr. Maria Serena Diokno, and above all, our graduating students. Welcome to this solemn occasion. The 125th hooding ceremony stands as a venerable academic tradition. The hood with which you are invested today is far more than an adornment of silk and velvet. It represents a significant transformation. It signifies that you have mastered your chosen discipline, advanced your understanding, and earned entry into the global fellowship of professionals, scholars, researchers, and experts. This ritual carries a unique and vital meaning within our university. For generations, the Lasallian identity has been defined by a singular, enduring purpose, and that is excellence and service. We do not cultivate intellect merely for personal advancement, nor do we pursue credentials for individual acclaim. Rather, we nurture knowledge so that you may become instrument of justice, progress, and renewed commitment in a complex world. The physical weight of the hood upon your shoulders serves as a reminder of the ethical obligation you now bear to utilize your advanced training in this university for the betterment of our community and the advancement of human dignity. We extend our deepest gratitude to our great lineup of faculty and staff of this university whose mentorship has guided us to this point of this academic success of our students. We thank the parents, guardians, and benefactors whose enduring support, sacrifices, and belief in your potential are fully vindicated today. Graduates, as you receive your hoods, remember the shared mission that unifies us as Lasallians. Carry the core values of faith, service, and communion into your respective professions. Be rigorous in your thinking, compassionate in your actions, and steadfast in your integrity. So may you go forth, transform your communities and fields of studies, and may you walk forward, not just as professionals, but as persons for others. May I request everyone to please stand now. Both students, parents, guardians, and benefactors, kindly stand now. So parents, guardians, and benefactors, you may now place the hoods on the candidates for graduation. Ladies and gentlemen, mabuhay ang batch 2026. Congratulations, everyone. May God bless you on your onward journey, and as we begin the 125th Commencement Exercises.
Thank you so much, Brother Ray, parents, and benefactors. We are now requesting the parents of the honor students to please be seated in the designated area of the Art Center main hall. Meanwhile, candidates, please prepare for your processional march. As we begin our graduation ceremony, we would like to remind everyone to exhibit utmost respect and courtesy. In keeping with the dignity of this ceremony, please switch off your cell phones or set them to silent mode. We would also like to remind our dear audience to refrain from going near the stage to take pictures. La Salle University has official photographers to cover the entire event. We would also like to request the friends, relatives, and other benefactors of the graduating class to occupy only the bleachers on the left and right wings of the Art Center once the candidates are done with the processional march. Candidates, please stand by. As the late Nelson Mandela once said, "It always seems impossible until it's done." Today, these words resonate profoundly as we celebrate a milestone that once existed only as a dream in the hearts of our graduates. The journey to this moment has been marked by dedication, perseverance, sacrifice, and unwavering determination. Along the way, they encountered challenges that tested their resolve, yet they pressed forward with courage, faith, and a steadfast commitment to their goals. Having successfully navigated the demands of their academic journey, they are now prepared to embrace new opportunities, confront future challenges, and make meaningful contributions to their communities and to the world. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pride and admiration that we welcome the graduating class as they commence their processional march. Once again, to the other benefactors, friends, relatives, and family members of the candidates, you may now proceed to bleachers A and B. Once again, to the other benefactors, friends, relatives, and family members of the candidates, you may now proceed to bleachers A and B. Ladies and gentlemen, let us witness the processional of the university faculty members and administrators composed of the program heads, coordinators, college deans, vice presidents and vice chancellor, De La Salle brothers, university chancellor with the Alumni Association president, and the university president together with our distinguished commencement speaker, requesting the graduates to please stand. And let us give them with a well-deserved round of applause. Let us witness the entrance of the University Mace and Seal, and please remain standing for the entrance of colors to be followed with the singing of the Pambansang Awit.
magiliw, perlas ng silanganan, alam ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hininang, duyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulupig, di ka pagsisi, sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong mugaw, may dilagang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal, ang kisap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagniningning, ang bituin na taraw niyang kailan, pag may di magdidilim, lupa ng araw na anwal, hatid magsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya ng pag may mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
You may now be seated. Maayong Lasal, everyone. Today is a celebration to signify the culmination of years of perseverance and hard work and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. This is a testament to the dedication, resilience, and unceasing support of people who have accompanied in this journey. And today is a threshold to a brighter future. To formally welcome all of us, we invite our University Chancellor, Dr. Wenny M. Caseros, for her address. A hand, please.
Our University President, Brother Ray Mejias, FSC, De La Salle Brothers, our distinguished commencement ex-speaker, Dr. Maria Serena Jokno, sorry ma'am. Dr. Maria Serena Jokno, fellow administrators, Lasallian partners, proud parents, and above all, the stars of this day, the graduates of the 120th Commencement Exercises of LaSalle University. A warm and joyful Lasallian welcome to all of you. Today, our campus is alive with a very special kind of joy. We are celebrating a historic milestone as we welcome a grand total of 821 graduates from our college and graduate school programs. Looking at you now, we do not see a statistic. We see 821 answered prayers, 821 stories of survival, and 821 dreams come true. Your batch chose a beautiful name, Batch Memento V. Veri, which means remember to live. What a brave choice. In a world full of high prices, heavy problems, and everyday stress, It is easy to just get by like robots, but you chose to truly live. As Lasallians, we know that to truly live means to embody our core values. It means living with faith, trusting God's plan, even when the world is chaotic. It means living in communion, knowing you did not get here alone. Look around you, graduates. You are able to live your dreams today because your parents, your teachers, and this community walked with you, sacrificing so much to give you hope and an education. Remembering to live also means dedicating your life to service. Your Lasallian education is a gift meant to be shared. The world does not just need smart professionals. It needs kind hearts who will use their talents to stand up for the truth, lift up the broken, and care for those who have the least in life. Just as you have grown, LaSalle University also promises to never stop improving. As we proudly celebrate our 20th anniversary as a university this year, we look back at how far we have come, and we pledge to always look forward. This campus is your home, and like any good home, we keep expanding it, enhancing our learning spaces, upgrading our facilities, and offering new programs. In fact, this academic year, 2026-2027, we proudly open our doors to our pioneer students in the Bachelor of Science in Medical Technology and Juris Doctor programs. We elevate our standards of excellence so that we can always give our very best to the children entrusted to our care. To our dear parents and guardians, thank you for trusting us with your most precious treasures. We know the quiet sacrifices you made, the sweat, the tears, and the sleepless nights just to reach this day. This victory is fully yours. To our graduates, do not be afraid of the world outside. It is waiting for your light. Go forth, spread your wings, and change the world. Congratulations, batch Memento Vivere, Animo LaSalle.
Thank you so much, Dr. Caseros. Saint John Baptist de La Salle mentioned in one of his meditations that young people need the light of watchful guides to lead them on the path of salvation. It is at this very moment that we recognize the lights who have guided these graduates to this very moment, ensuring that they are led to the right path. These are the excellent roster of faculty and staff of LaSalle University who have dedicated to providing the highest possible quality education and made a positive impact to the lives of our students. May we request the members of the faculty and staff to please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in saluting them with a resounding round of applause. Thank you. To introduce this year's commencement speaker, please help me welcome Mr. Benjiber Silva, Dean of the College of Nursing.
It is with great privilege and honor to introduce to you our commencement speaker, Dr. Maria Serena I. Jukno is Professor Emerita of History at the University of the Philippines, Diliman. She was the Vice President for Academic Affairs of UP from 1999 to 2005 and was named one of the university's 12 Centennial Fellows in 2008. Her research interests are Philippine and Southeast Asian history and historiography. She also taught graduate courses in social studies at the UP College of Education. Presently, she is working, among others, in the Philippines in the 17th to the 19th centuries. In 2011, she was appointed chairman of the National Historical Commission of the Philippines, where she served until 2016, when she resigned owing to the burial of Mr. Ferdinand Marcos at the Hero Cemetery. Dr. Jukno belongs to the C-Street, the Southeast Asian Studies Regional Exchange Program Foundation, an organization of Southeast Asian scholars that promotes Southeast Asian studies in the region. She has also served in various boards of De La Salle institutions, an esteemed historian, educator, leader, and public servant. Dr. Jukno has dedicated her career to advancing scholarship, civic engagement, and historical understanding. Her remarkable contributions to education, public service, and nation building have left a lasting impact on Philippine society. Fellow Lasallians, let us give our warmest Lasallian welcome to Dr. Maria Serena I. Jukno.
Thank you, please sit down. Salamat din. Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. Brother President Ray Mejias, Chancellor Wen Caseros, the De La Salle brothers, the university leadership team and administrators, faculty, guests, and most especially the graduating class of this year. What joy it is to be in a hall full of accomplished young people. Congratulations to you all, to your devoted parents and loved ones, and of course, your hard-working professors. I have been thinking about what to say to you at a time when the planet, our world, our very own country is in a horrid mess. Two narratives describe our present state. One, focused on ambition and corruption in the Senate, and the other on tragic deaths arising from acts of nature. Different as they are, the stories have a common thread, the demand for truth and for accountability. I so want to paint a happy and bright future, but our present condition makes this difficult. I confess that I myself am engulfed by a bundle of emotions: anger, exasperation, grief, sadness. Still, I stand before you today, believing we can make life better. 3 words, 2 siblings, and 1 nation is a title for the first story, which was enacted last month, but which actually began nearly a year ago when the brother in the palace, exasperated over big-time corruption, taking place under his very nose, called out the perpetrators and uttered three simple words: "Mahiya naman kayo." Still in progress, the story unfolds with his older sister in the Senate, now estranged from her brother, saying, "Inuubos yata kami," in response to the investigations and cases against up to possibly 10 senators, according to the ombudsman. Three words, each uttered by two siblings. And where does our nation come in? Well, that depends on how you want to define the people's role in national affairs. Some might say we are caught up in this national drama as onlookers, with no say in what happens next and how the story will end. Last month alone, in a span of 15 days, the main subplot was performed at the Teatro Senado. The Midsummer Nightmare, with apologies to Shakespeare, opened with a sudden change of leadership in the face of the impeachment trial, followed by the Habulan, starring the once mighty police chief turned senator fleeing from the law. The acoustic gunfire that preceded his post-midnight hour escape, tears on the Senate floor, and the attempt by the then majority to allow remote voting that would benefit not only the senator fugitive, but also other senators facing the possibility of jail. This month opened with another subplot at the same venue: the arrest of a senator and the shift of the absentee majority to minority, culminating a few days ago in the election of a new Senate president. All these we observe as spectators. Others, meanwhile, shrug off the drama as part of Philippine politics. Weather lamang. Such persons might find solace in River Maya's song, Umaaraw, Umuulan, which goes like this: "Ang buhay ay sadyang ganyan, umaaraw, umuulan. Bukas, sisikat din muli ang araw. Ngunit para lang sa mga may tiyagang maghintay. Kaya kaibigan, huwag kang magpapatalo. Kaibigan, itaas ang noo." To those seeking refuge from today's mess, I fully sympathize. But indifference is an unhealthy escape from reality. Plunder and crimes against humanity are not normal. They are not organic like sunshine and rain. We have the power to crush corruption. Mahirap din maghintay lamang, baka sa tagal ng panahong nakayuko ang noo, ay hindi na ito maitaas. Thus, some, like your university and myself, would argue differently. We are not bystanders, and neither do we patiently wait for things to change on their own. They won't, because we have to change them. Silent no more. Schools, we are making our voices heard again across all platforms and groups. Schools, student councils, organizations, and churches are speaking up for justice and accountability, as are ordinary citizens all over the country. Our voices must ring loudly because our problems are serious. The first is the kind of leaders in office. Simply put, many do not possess moral integrity, which they justify by claiming that politicians play by a different set of rules. When Pope Leo XIV recently issued a call for peace, for example, he was told by proponents of war, quote, stick to morality, end quote. Seriously? To call for peace is not moral? Well, for war advocates, the call for peace is political, which should be left to politicians, and the Pope should not meddle in politics. The Pope, of course, remains undeterred in his moral mission for peace. Here's another example. Several years ago, when the all-star NBA player, LeBron James, spoke out against racial inequality and social injustice in the US, a Fox News commentator retorted, quote, keep the political comments to yourself, shut up and dribble, end quote. LeBron replied, quote, we will definitely not shut up and dribble, end quote. Because for him, his athletic role gave him an audience and platform to address causes bigger than himself and greater than sports, like social justice. To be clear, let us agree on the meaning of morality. By moral, I do not mean faith-based conduct or a specific belief system. I mean simply distinguishing between right and wrong, whatever one's religion or no religion. Being moral is not an ability or belief you save in iCloud and then download whenever convenient or for show. Morality is lived and practiced in all aspects of everyday life, no matter one's station. Last year, on the eve of the Feast of the Assumption, Cardinal Matteo Zuppi, head of the Italian Bishops' Conference, led a prayer vigil for the children who had died in the 2-year conflict between Israel and Hamas in the Holy Land. It took 7 hours to read the name of every single child killed in the war. 7 hours. The list was 469 pages long. How can anyone in his right mind say that these children's deaths are morally acceptable? And here at home, thousands were killed, many of them your age, in the war on drugs that the God-quoting senator justifies as, quote, pro-life and pro-human rights. Insanity supreme. Consider this too. In 16 days, the second highest official of our land will begin to be tried by senator judges, nearly half of whom themselves also face investigations for actual or possible charges for crime and corruption. Dear graduates, I truly feel sorry for you because many of our leaders have failed you. When they were your age, they were probably told they were the hope of the future. And maybe, just maybe, some of them were. But over time, they became the opposite. This tells us that the problem is not just one of leaders with brittle moral fiber. There is a second, equally grave problem: the system that nurtures corruption, inequality, and injustice, that makes voters who ought to have a right to choose end up actually with little or no choice, that creates overseas livelihood as the lifeline of millions of Filipino families because wages at home aren't livable. That blanks out answers to the simplest questions like, ano ang nangyari sa aking anak? Why would otherwise law-abiding citizens blindly obey the barangay captain and sell their vote? Why was an 80-year-old man in Pangasinan arrested for harvesting and selling mangoes from a neighbor's tree, while lawmakers who scammed us for billions, continue to lord over us, and the senator remains in hiding from the law on salaries we pay for? The answer is in the system. It is unfair, it favors the rich and the powerful. Many times, too, the system reacts in an instinctively self-protective manner, such as silence in the face of human tragedy, when empathy and nearness are most needed. The default mode of self-preservation and damage control has got to go. Changing our system requires intellectual muscle because we need to understand the problem to find the solution. Iron will, because it will come up against powerful, deeply entrenched interests, and maybe sometimes even criticize our very own institutional homes. And a heart full of compassion for people, particularly those submerged in hardship and loss. If we want our system to be fair and equitable, moral, in short, we need to do more than just elect leaders and earn a living. We must also be engaged in the life of our nation and keep studying, lest we get fooled by proposals that purport to reform the system, like the so-called Anti-Political Dynasty Act, just passed by the House of Representatives, which does the very opposite. We must push for genuine change, not cosmetic rearrangement. Today, we are called to a purpose higher or greater than the demands of daily life. Pope Leo XIV points out, for instance, that the Catholic University not only teaches knowledge, but also, quote, shapes minds capable of discernment and hearts ready for love and service. Above all, it prepares future leaders, public officials, professionals, and other actors in society to carry out with integrity the responsibilities entrusted to them, to exercise their duties with uprightness, and to situate their activity within an ethical framework at the service of the common good, end quote. In the same vein, Pope Leo reminds educators to, quote, embody the values you wish to impart. Above all, justice and fairness, integrity, a spirit of service, and a sense of responsibility. As well as being intellectual guides, be role models whose scientific rigor and personal integrity form the consciences of your students, end quote. And to you, the students, Pope Leo says, and I quote, day by day, lay the indispensable foundation for the building of a consistent, moral, and intellectual identity. By bearing witness to the truth, you will foster an environment in which academic excellence is naturally united with human uprightness, end quote. So we cannot choose between excellence and morality because, as Pope Leo explains, they must be one. You didn't get good grades, for example, by cheating or lying to your professors. Hard work, not shortcuts, brought you to this graduation hall. There is, too, no choice between success and morality. One comes with the other. The same applies to care and responsibility. If we care, we must be responsible. And if we are responsible, it is because we care. I think it is this intimate connection between compassion and accountability that makes the laws of athletes Rene and Divine ours as well. And such connection is manifested in presence, in not absence, in honest, open acknowledgement, not stony silence or delayed response, in constructive action that helps rebuild trust, even if it cannot ever replace the loss. As for politics and morality, we insist that in politics there is right and there is wrong. It is just that we are witness to too much wrong. But all is not lost. Rays of hope are shining on our land. Tragedy opens the door to our shared humanity and the twin values of care and responsibility. The athletes live these values as they try to save one another from drowning in the rip current. I would like to believe that grief, anger, and impatience are not fleeting emotions, but necessary drivers of change. By documenting the previous president's bloody war on drugs, for example, the EJK Truth Commission gives the victims a human face and lays the foundation for justice. Our uproar led to the displacement this June of the Senate majority of mid-May. In all this, the De La Salle schools, all 16 of them, publicly reiterated the single most important measure of a Lasallian, the courage to do what is right in the most difficult of times. This is the key to our collective strength. In addition, there are leaders we can work with in our effort to reform the system. They aren't that many yet, but they possess substance, and we can grow their number when we vote wisely in 2028. Between the many with no scruples and the few loaded with principles, I will take the latter anytime. The former will betray us whenever it suits them, while the small principled group is a solid rock we can lean on, especially in hard times. Remember, we, not surveys, make candidates winnable. That power is ours. As for the wheels of justice, they are grinding, not as quickly as we would like, but finally. Investigations and legal processes take time because they require evidence and respect for the rights of all parties. The circumstances surrounding the deaths of Rene and Divine are being investigated. One by one, high-profile investigations of corruption are coming to fruition with a single message: power does not shield crime. At its core, our struggle for a better life is a human endeavor, rich with emotion. We grieve the loss of human life, yet take pride in a life simply lived. Mahirap kami, says Rovelyn, the mother of Rene, pero mayaman kami sa respeto. We are infuriated at power-hungry leaders, yet are able to create spaces of joy, such as in the amusing caricatures and videos that depict the Senate drama. Satire is a weapon of the once but no longer weak. Dear LaSalle University graduates, we have much to do, but our effort becomes less difficult, more meaningful, and happier when we act together. As a final note, I am tempted to say that you are a ray of hope. But please, please do not disappoint. Thank you. And once again, congratulations.
Thank you very much, Dr. Jokno, for your meaningful and insightful message. At this point, we will award the certificate and plaque of appreciation to our esteemed speaker. To read the citation, please help me welcome Mr. Benjamin A. Labastine, Dean, College of Arts and Sciences.
Plaque of appreciation is given to Dr. Maria Serena I. Jokno in recognition and appreciation for unselfishly sharing her time as guest speaker during the 125th Commencement Exercises of LaSalle University, Ozamis City. Given this 20th day of June 2026 at LaSalle University, Ozamis City, Philippines. Signed, Dr. Wenny M. Caseros, University Chancellor, and Brother Ray E. Mejias, FSC, University President.
We will now have the conferring of degrees and awards. Engineer J. Harold Riazol, the University Registrar, will present the candidates. Everyone is requested to please refrain from applauding until all the candidates have been called and recognized.
Reverend Brother President, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for the degrees from the College of Nursing. Candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Reverend Brother President, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for the degrees from the College of Tourism and Hospitality Management. Candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management and Bachelor of Science in Tourism Management. Reverend Brother President, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for the degrees from the College of Arts and Sciences. Candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts in English Language, Bachelor of Arts in Political Science, Bachelor of Science in Psychology, and Bachelor of Science in Social Work. Reverend Brother President, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for the degree from the College of Criminal Justice Education. Candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Criminology, Reverend Brother President, since all the candidates presented for graduation have faithfully fulfilled all the requirements prescribed by the Commission on Higher Education, we respectfully request that they be accepted as graduates and be admitted to the academic titles they have merited at LaSalle University, Ozamis City. All candidates, please rise.
By virtue of the authority vested in LaSalle University, Ozamis City, by the Commission on Higher Education of the Republic of the Philippines, I accept the candidates presented for graduation with the rights and privileges pertaining thereunto. Congratulations!
We will now have the distribution of diplomas. we would like to request our Brother President, Brother Ray E. Mejias, FSC, University Chancellor, Dr. Wenny M. Caseros, together with our honored commencement speaker, Dr. Maria Serena I. Jokno, to award the diplomas to our graduates. Dean Benjiber Silva will present the graduates for the degree from the College of Nursing.
Graduates, with the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Cesar Ryan is Acapulco. Fern Cheryl Adolfo. Vincis Jan Aguilar. Giselle Ann Alivio with distinction. Edenry April M. Aswe. Natalie Kyle Atay. Ricky Macat. Keith Miko Barbon. Karel Dorothy Basalo. Nicole Jean Bulawan. Leia May Buot. Stephen Ayan E. Moscato, RN. Sandra A. Cabanayan with distinction. Jania Thea Kagud. Glina Jane Candano. Crystal Grace M. Cardenas. Shikaina May Centino. Carl Jeremy Kokamas. Christina Andre Cual. Jermaine Ray Dacuya. Jill De Gracia with distinction. Rolando T. De Lara III. Charlene May Ibarbia. Jean Rebecca Impas. Gabriel Jan Imperio. Vince Inumar. Gisani Liza Eroy. Christian Evangelio. Prince Lloyd Gajani, Joshua Jose Garay, Lawrence Hiniralao with distinction. Chidi Luis Gonzaga, Cherish May Gonzalez, Mil Gabriel Grancho, Mary Jean Carich Guanco, cum laude. April Christy Gutierrez, Chivi Lorraine Hatagi, John Michael A. Caaminio, GB Chester Cabanlet, Edelinda Kyle Labad-Labad, Lindsay Grace Lamparas, Christian Lloyd Lapinusa, Vic Hanelin Lim, Dorothy Joy Logdonio with distinction. Kish Ishi Luna, Bernadette Bliss Makayan, Noela Angela Mama, Mary Angel Manggubat, Filian May Grace M. Marco, Curl Eunice Matas, Angelo Benedict Medina, Lucy May Mucha, Desiree Hara Saligan, Faith Serrano, Gabriel Singidas, Early Jane Tigaw, Mary Ethel Tolosa, cum laude. Zaya Jerain Toribio with distinction. Kimberly Grace Torres, Blossom Rose Trompita, RN. Neil Jane Tumapon, Luchi Vius, Darian Faye Yap. Congratulations, graduates.
Dean Michelangelo Pagara will present the graduates for the degrees from the College of Tourism and Hospitality Management.
We are proud to present the graduates from the College of Tourism and Hospitality Management. Graduates of the degree Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management, Maria Micaela R. Abalde. Paul Kenneth B. Adaza. Ronald T. Anwada Jr. Rani Jane C. Ardiza. Joseph Daniel A. Biduya. Francesca Marie M. Bienes. Kia May G. Pitay. Jafet Mutuzel G. Canoy. Rona Gail P. Siloza. Sande Nicole B. Chong. Danily Joy G. Cogalito. Nicole Condes. Jamanch Grisel A. Cochamco. Sanchay A. Cochamco. Sheen Audrey P. Dilaw. Princess Gwen M. Elmidulan. Norby Angeli S. Elvinia. Kelly Ruth M. Evangelista. Alan A. Fernan III. John Michael F. Galleros. Kirbeth A. Gore. Iris Gay A. Lamar. Carl Manuel P. Libatog. Mark Melgi I. Libatog. Rhoda A. Makiling. Alessandra Kate C. Marimon. Desiree Ann P. Mijares. Julian C. Monteza. Lovely May I. Nano. Nechi Shane C. Neri. Mary Ann C. Nogas. Stephanie Margaret B. Pabataw. Cherry Jane U. Paredes. Reza R. Pasco. Mayor Grace is Pauline. Shiza May M. Pedrano. Eliza Jane M. Politer. CJ P. Rafanan. Princess Jane P. Ragasaho. Vanessa May J. Rivera. Marie Kelly O. Rolona. Jimry Nathan A. Saavedra. Charles Joseph P. Saldaga. Baby Chami M. Salvame. Armina Jane E. Sande. Justin Hart A. Shao. Liza Angela A. Shao. Graciela Clee D. Soquinho. Rosalie Jane M. Sumapat. And Benz Jagger A. Villejo. Graduates with the degree Bachelor of Science in Tourism Management. Lian Gabriel S. Aguaviva. Marian Claire L. Alberio. Caroline Joy D. Aurigi. Steve Nash M. Austero. Meg Sandrine T. Bendong. John Michael P. Boreros. Alexa O. Caballero. Daneville M. Kayari. Norlito C. Cintillas. Giselle May C. Daes. Joshua Gian D. Dayo. Reisha Kayla L. Dominguez. Alexandra Fe C. Imbuscado. Angelus Fernandez. John Carlo R. Foronda. Maria Fe S. Gutierrez. Kate Angeline Jerusalem. Aaron Judiel L. Ledesma. Durley Kate E. Libre. Aldrin B. Magadan, Jaya Marie T. Neri, Asnaira M. Omar, Gift Cyril R. Honorejas, Shaina Angel Joy J. Ortega, Maria Sherelle R. Osorio, Fiona Marie S. Pansoy, Francis Kyle C. Pastidio, Sheila Marie M. Pipito, Regine B. Sanchez, Jenalie S. Sarsaba, Maria Therese F. Rada, Hani J. S. Civiliano, Trisha May G. Taktakon, Mikaela Lu P. Tan, and Alexa K. P. Tarcolas. Congratulations.
Dean Benjamin A. Labastide will present the graduates for the degrees from the College of Arts and Sciences.
It is my honor to present the graduates from the College of Arts and Sciences. The sole graduate from the Bachelor of Arts in English Language, Mary May L. Temorsina. Graduates from the Bachelor of Arts in Political Science, Lester P. Ataide, with distinction. Elaine D. Donoso, Judiel M. Gases, Samantha P. Marante, Nick Anthony R. Mendez, Jerry Lee P. Palau, cum laude. Christian E. Regidor, cum laude. Jesril M. Sate, and Almergel B. Undag. Graduates from the Bachelor of Science in Psychology, Alexis Marie P. Adlawan, Rose Doreen R. Babor. Mariel M. Badonio. Chriselle Jed B. Balaod. Stephanie Nicole E. A. Batula. Sharnette Monica U. Bonita. Jelly Ann B. Dolera with distinction. Nestle P. Andrina. Raya Lay A. Ingracia. Mary Louise T. Espirito with distinction. Portia Patrine Marie A. Gamas. Rachel Kim R. Himoros. Ayan Christian C. Glepa. Lady May L. Naboya. Mary Carmel T. Pitogo. Jet Andre Nicole I. Ponce de Leon, cum laude. Celeste Dayan M. Romero. Rose Lee M. Ronquillo, cum laude. Eden Jade I. Rosalejos. Mariel D. Tagaytay. John Paul O. Talibong. Cherry May V. Tapales. Christine Joy Y. T. Graduates from the Bachelor of Science in Social Work, Erica Kim D. Abdon. J. Mark Abejuelo. Chris May L. Alberio. Jonah Claire C. Aldohiza. Lee Arnie C. Ellen Sonorin. Shane N. Atabelo. Gina M. Berdi Prado. Kyla May Kalimpong. Sharon M. Calopez. Dali Q. Carrion. Cherry May M. Casinto. Eliza Christine S. Cinco. Arceline M. Colango. Vina Jane M. Dalangin. Carl Jerick Dan Anoy, cum laude. Isabel S. De Los Reyes. Elijah Nicole L. Dayapera. Abigail C. Dinsay. Sherwin L. Elemento. Jade R. Inumar. Ruth Germaine G. Espiga. Vanessa M. Fernandez. Gladys S. Godin, with distinction. Jezreel Caaminio. Christine Macadine. Ria Earl L. Malaki. Michelle L. Manabay. Jovicar A. Morilia. Risa May C. Muyano. Christina B. Patana. March Jason V. Pinote. Angelica June B. Roncales. Janie Ann M. Saile. Rivi A. Sanlubod. Irish M. Sangkatan. Cyrene L. Santos. Wendell May J. Samontan, with distinction. Jumel C. Suazo. John Stephen A. Tokmo. Riojeline S. Villanueva, cum laude. Belly Grace B. Wong. And Lara Mary Me P. Zonio. Congratulations, graduates.
graduate of the degree Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management, Vanessa O. Montuerto. Congratulations.
Dean Stephanie Z. Estrobo will present the graduates for the degree from the College of Criminal Justice Education.
It is my pride and honor to present the graduates from the College of Criminal Justice Education with the degree Bachelor of Science in Criminology. Jelbeniel A. Akbayan, Ivan Denester Luke O. Acuña, Kent Jerry L. Aligarme, Bobby A. Anore, Dennis L. Antipina, Princess Belle D. Apostol, Jestony Q. Araya, Jezamay D. Ardon, Gwyneth E. Arenaza with distinction, Kenneth B. Bagkat, Raywell G. Balanay, Carlo John D. Balandra, Justin Re S. Bambalan, Nick Angelo Bigontes, Jean-Marc R. Birongues, Reggie A. Bitay, Dave P. Bodjongan, Frances Joy O. Bonghanoy, Kyla May R. Buok, Jayla S. Broca, Neza Deline U. Buenbrazo, Nathaniel O. Bustamante, Janine O. Kaay, Jancel B. Cabalit, Maha G. Caparoso, Orlan P. Carion, Ricardo P. Carion, John Dexter B. Cartagenas, Sunshine S. Cartagenas, Marvin D. Cubero. Michael S. Colango. Samantha Marie R. Compo. Christian B. Cordero. Glyza Maries Y. Dahili. Sheremay V. Dahunan. Vermi M. Desena. Gianna Rose A. Desenan. Jeremy C. Dinore. John Bemer G. Itchaure. Prince Daniel A. Elcarte. Eugene Paulo C. Imperio. Von Ryan V. Empremiado. Danny James P. Entera. Jeremiel O'Neill B. Espinosa. Reka Joy A. Estole. Wilfredo D. Gabule Jr. Christine Joy A. Herona. Russell R. Gomez. Sharilyn H. Gumunod. Brittany Gonzaga. Sheena B. Guwanaw. Jeremy P. Gumisong. Trisha S. Halo. Sandara A. Indar. Jean Lawrence T. Halalon. Shirley Neal B. Halem. Joshua C. Hurumat. Angel May P. Hontilia. Jonah May M. Kilat. Nino F. Lagare. Giovanni D. Lagumbay. Kenneth S. Lapar. Mary Jane G. Lapera. Jeremiah Angelo P. Lianos. Jaime S. Lopez Jr. Maki P. Luab. Paul Adrian L. Lumanta. John Michael P. Luna. Vin Diesel V. Macahis. Clifford H. Makawala. Kent Ramsel G. Madrio. Giselle G. Magaliano. Shirley E. Magante. Marian May H. Mercado. John Lloyd C. Milan. Sarah May A. Neres. Glendon A. Niebla. Cybox O. Opamen. RJ Padayhag. John Michael P. Paso. Gwyneth Eve P. Piloton. Jason Mark T. Poliran. Renz Brian R. Ponce. Irish Chris D. Prieto. Angelica A. Cuabo. Jason Rafael M. Remedios. Clint M. Remocaldo. Cristel P. Rivera. Olga Jane E. Rodriguez. Louis C. Romero. Kent Ryan E. Sabuklalaw. John Lloyd B. Salomon. Sunny T. Sakin Jr. Eden Emmy A. Sayaang. Lovely Faith B. Siso. Charles A. Sonsona. Kerwin J. T. Swan. Janelle A. Sumagang. Bonnie Mark T. Tapayan. James B. Tapayan. Ninyo May M. Tapayan. Sam Joshua C. Ondag. Jessamay T. Villanueva. Clyde A. Yorong. And Hazel S. Zamora. Congratulations, graduates.
Congratulations, graduates. At this juncture, Dr. Emma O. Suana, Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, will present the recipients of the Academic Awards and Loyalty Awards.
Academic Awards with distinction is awarded to graduating students with GPA of at least 1.74 with no grade below 2.25. The recipients are Ms. Giselle Ann C. Alivio, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Ms. Gwyneth E. Arenaza, Bachelor of Science in Criminology. Mr. Lester P. Ataide, Bachelor of Science in Political Science. Ms. Sandra A. Cabanayan, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Mr. Jill D. De Gracia, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Ms. Jelly-Ann B. Dolera, Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Ms. Mary Lois T. Espirito, Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Mr. Lawrence L. Generalao, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Ms. Gladys S. Coden, Bachelor of Science in Social Work. Ms. Dorothy Joy E. Logdonio, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Mr. Stephen Ray Y. Okaya, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Ms. Shania S. Omisol, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Ms. Wendell May J. Somontan, Bachelor of Science in Social Work. And Ms. Zaya Jerain Q. Toribio, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. May I call on the parents to come on stage to don the medal. Thank you, parents, and congratulations, awardees. Cum laude is awarded to graduating students with GPA of at least 1.74 with no grade below 2.0. The recipients are Mr. Carl Jeric Daanoy, Bachelor of Science in Social Work. Ms. Mary Jean Kaich G. Guangco, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Ms. Jerry Lee P. Palau, Bachelor of Arts in Political Science. Miss Jet Andre Nicole I. Ponce de Leon, Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Mr. Tom Humphrey M. Regalado, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Mr. Christian E. Regidor, Bachelor of Arts in Political Science. Miss Rose Lee M. Ronquillo, Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Miss Mary Ethel Tulosa, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. And Miss Riogeline S. Villanueva, Bachelor of Science in Social Work. Calling the parents to come on stage to don the medal. Thank you, parents, and congratulations, awardees. Loyalty Award. This award is granted to students who have completed universal kinder to grade 12 or basic education, up to 4 to 5 years in tertiary education at LaSalle University, Ozamis City, or any member of the De La Salle Philippines system. The recipients are Mr. Joseph Daniel A. Biduya, Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management. Ms. Alexandra Faye Embuscado, Bachelor of Science in Tourism Management. Ms. Maria Shirley R. Osorio, Bachelor of Science in Tourism Management. Mr. John Paul O. Talibong, Bachelor of Science in Psychology. And Mr. Lawrence L. Generalao, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Calling the parents to come on stage to don the medal.
Thank you, parents, and congratulations, awardee.
Once again, congratulations to our Lasallian graduates and achievers. To encapsulate all the hard work, challenges, and gratitude the graduating class of 2026 has experienced, we would like to invite Mr. Carl Jeric A. Daanoy, Bachelor of Science in Social Work, cum laude, to deliver his words of appreciation on behalf of his batchmates. Let us welcome him with a resounding Lasallian clap A.
To our esteemed University President, Brother Ray E. Mejias, FSC, our University Chancellor, Dr. Wenny M. Caseros, our Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Dr. Emma O. Suana, our honored guest speaker, Dr. Maria Serena Jokno, the De La Salle brothers, college deans, program heads, administrators, faculty and staff, Lasallian partners, alumni, proud parents and guardians, benefactors, fellow graduates, and my dear friends and classmates, maayong Lasal kanatong tanan. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Kadali ra kaayo sa panahon. It is a simple praise, yet today it carries a deeper meaning. It feels like only yesterday that we entered college, carrying dreams in our hearts, uncertainty in our minds, and questions whether we were capable of reaching this day. We walked into unfamiliar classrooms, met people who would eventually become lifelong friends, and faced challenges that tested not only our abilities, but also our character. There were moments of doubts, disappointments that humbled us, and struggles that made the future seem uncertain. Yet while we were busy overcoming one obstacle after another, time quietly moved forward, and so did we. Looking back, we realized that growth did not happen all at once. It happened in every sleepless night, every sacrifice, every failure we learned from, and every moment we choose to continue despite the odds. What once seemed impossible gradually became part of our story. The fears that once held us back became lessons that made us stronger, and the uncertainties that once troubled us taught us to trust both ourselves and God's plan. Indeed, time passes swiftly, but within its fleeting moments, it has transformed us from hopeful freshmen into graduates, ready to embrace the future with courage, wisdom, and faith. To LaSalle University Uzamis, thank you for being more than a place of education. You became our second home, where our dreams were nurtured, our character was shaped, and our faith was strengthened. The lessons and values you instilled in us will remain our guiding light as we live your halls and carry the Lasallian spirit into the world. To Brother Ray and the De La Salle brothers, thank you for faithfully fulfilling God's mission of providing a human and Christian education to the young. Through your dedication, you have inspired generations of Lasallians to pursue excellence while living lives of faith, service, and communion. To our college dean, Sir Benjamin Labastin, thank you for your steadfast leadership and for teaching us to see beyond the classroom and into the realities of society. I can still remember in our social justice class, where I learned that social justice is the pursuit of equity, human dignity, and the restoration of justice. principles I will carry as a future social worker in serving others and advocating for meaningful change. To our program head, Ms. Nezelu L. Apas. To our social work instructors, Ma'am Carla Ramoso Cabresos, Ma'am Vanessa Remedios, Ma'am Apple Abinido, Ma'am Shane Paler, and Sir John Michael Labajo. Thank you for believing in us and for shaping not only our competence, but also our compassion. At first, and to be honest, social work was not my first choice. But as the years passed, I discovered that it is a profession of quiet courage, a silent hero that does not seek prestige or recognition, but finds fulfillment in restoring dignity, empowering the vulnerable, and walking alongside those in need. Every community I visited, every family I encountered, and every individual whose story I had the privilege to hear deepened my understanding that genuine service is not measured by applause, but by the lives we touch. Through your teachings and example, I learned that the true essence of being a social worker is to become an instrument of hope, advocating for social justice and standing with people as they build a better future for themselves and their communities. To my seminary formators, the clergy of the Archdiocese of Ozamis, and especially to Reverend Father Edward Tabada, Reverend Father Henry Emmanuel Reville, and Reverend Father Edgardo Ponce, thank you, because even though I took my Regency program voluntarily, you are still there to support me all the way. To my former companions, my brothers seminarians, thank you for the brotherhood, companionship, and for sharing with me a journey of faith, growth, and perseverance. To my friends and classmates, thank you for the memories, support, and encouragement that made this academic journey both meaningful and memorable. I would also like to mention my group of friends, the manifesting group brother. To all the people behind my success, especially to the vocation committee, those individuals, whether mentioned or unnamed, I offer my heartfelt gratitude for your prayers, kindness, and invaluable contributions to my journey. And most importantly, I would like to express my deepest love and gratitude to my parents, to my mama, who is watching online because she cannot be physically here with me today. Ma, thank you for everything. You are the heart of this achievement. I have seen your sacrifices, your quiet struggles, your tears, and the moments when you felt tired and disappointed. I know, dili lalim ang atong naagian nga kasinatian. It's not easy nga magpuyo sa usa ka broken family. Yet, you never gave up and continued to stand strong for our family. To my aunts, uncles, to my ates and kuya, to Mama Betty and Tatay Pipe, thank you so much for your trust, encouragement, and support. I will always be grateful for the family that stood behind me every step of the way. And to my fellow graduates, this diploma is not merely proof that we finished a course or program. It is proof that we endured, persevered, and believed even when the road seemed impossible. As I conclude, allow me to leave you with one final thought. Years from now, people may forget our grades. They may forget our awards or achievements. They may even forget our names. But they will never forget how we made them feel, how we treated them, and whether our lives became instrument of hope for others. May we leave this university not only as graduates, but as a person of compassion, integrity, humility, and service, formed in the Lasallian spirit of faith, zeal for service, and communion in mission. May we continue to be voices for those who are unheard, hope for those who are struggling, and light for those who are walking through darkness. Always guided by the values and virtues of our founder, Saint John Baptist de La Salle, may we become professionals who lead with integrity, serve with compassion, and uphold the dignity of every human person, faithful to the Lasallian mission of transforming lives through education and service. May we become the kind of people who leave every community, every workplace, and every life we encounter better than we found it. Let us always remember that success is not measured by the position we attain, but by the lives we transform. May God guide every step we take. Today, let us celebrate not only what we have achieved, but also the resilience, faith, and courage that brought us here. Congratulations, class of 2026, batch Memento Vivere, remember to live. God bless us all. Animo La Salle.
Thank you so much, Mr. Daanoy. Graduates, please rise for the oath-taking of the Alumni Pledge to be led by Dr. Nelson Quaresma, President, ICC LSU Alumni Association.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. As a graduate of La Salle University, being eligible for admission to La Salle University Alumni Association, I hereby solemnly declare that I will, to the best of my ability, discharge faithfully the responsibilities of membership in this association of former students of the De La Salle Brothers in the Philippines and throughout the world. In particular, I will do everything in my power to promote the spirit of communion among all members of the Lasallian family, to encourage and cultivate cooperation between members of the Alumni Association and the university, and to fellow alumni and alumni, into civic-spirited, mission-oriented Christians who will always strive to serve God and country above all else, to the best of my knowledge and ability. So help me God.
Graduates, the university welcomes you to the Alumni Association. Congratulations. Please be seated for a moment. At this point, we would like to express our sincerest appreciation and profound gratitude To our University President, Brother Ray E. Mejias, FSC, the University Chancellor, Dr. Wenny M. Caseros, our Commencement Speaker, Dr. Maria Serena I. Diokno, our Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Dr. Emma O. Suana, together with the Assistant Vice Chancellor for Curriculum Development, Vice Presidents, the Council of Deans, and the Center Directors, our University Registrar, Engineer J. Harold Riazol and his team, the De La Salle Brothers, the Lasallian Mission Unit Team, the Educational Technology Center, the Executive and Administrative Services Team, the Office Management Assistants, the Administration, faculty, and staff of La Salle University, the Integrated Parents Auxiliary Board, the Alumni Association, students, friends, and to all for their wholehearted support and cooperation in our endeavor of helping our students attain a holistic Lasallian education. Let us give ourselves a resounding Lasallian clap A. And now, let us witness the graduating batch in their graduation song composed by the graduates themselves. Afterwards, please join us in singing with pride and honor our alma mater song.
I've been searching for an answer far across I've learned to see. Now it's time for me to wander beyond the walls that hold my feet. Could I be what I want? Could I find all the answers? All I need is right in front of me. It's my time, will I shine when the world will call for me? Do my best, got the rest, and then maybe I'll be free. I might lose, but I'll try, keep on reaching for that dream. I don't care what they say, whoa, cause it's not time for me. It's not time for me. In this moment I shall conquer all the fears beneath my teeth. Do you think that I could make it? All it needs is to believe. Could I be what I want? Could I find all the answers? All I need is right in front of me. It's my time, will I shine when the world will call for me? Do my best, got the rest, and then maybe I'll be free. I might lose, but I'll try, keep on reaching for that dream. I don't care what they say, whoa, cause it's not time for me. It's not time for me. Will call for me. Do my best, got the rest, and then maybe I'll be free. I might lose, but I'll try, keep on reaching for that dream. I don't care what they say, whoa, cause it's no time for me. Oh, it's no time for me. It's no time for me. It's not time for me.
Hail, hail, alma mater. Hail to the La Salle. We'll hold your banner high and bright, a shield of green and white. We'll fight. to thee, our alma mater. Hail, hail,
Once again, massive congratulations to our Lasallian graduates. To the proud parents, guardians, and benefactors, you deserve a loud and resounding applause. To conclude this year's ceremony, ladies and gentlemen, let us witness the exit of colors on the University Mace and Seal. This will be followed by the recessional of the stage party. And this has been your master of the 125th LaSalle University Commencement Exercises, Dr. Jack Jun G. Kaupayan, saying, "We continue to lead and reshape futures. Animo LaSalle."
I've been searching for an answer far across our land to see. Now it's time for me to wander beyond the walls that hold my feet. Could I be what I want? Could I find all the answers? All I need is right in front of me. It's my time, will I shine when the world will call for me? Do my best, got the rest, and then maybe I'll be free. I might lose, but I'll try, keep on reaching for that dream. I don't care what they say, whoa, cause it's not time for me. It's not time for me. In this moment I shall conquer all the fears beneath my teeth. Do you think that I could make it? All it needs is to believe. Could I be what I want? Could I find all the answers? All I need is right in front of me. It's my time when I shine, when the world will call for me. Do my best, got the rest, and then maybe I'll be free. I might lose, but I'll try, keep on reaching for that dream. I don't care what they say, whoa, 'cause there's no time for me. There's no time for me. It's my time when I shine, when the world will call for me. Do my best, got the rest, and then maybe I'll be free. I might lose, but I'll try, keep on reaching for that dream. I don't care what they say, whoa, 'cause there's no time for me. Oh, it's no time for me. There's no time for me. It's no time for me.